I wanted to sit here and just kind of channel a reading, do an intuitive reading. So the couple things that have come through already is that you have everything you need around you and that you just need to get to the place. And it's okay if you feel like you don't have everything you need yet. You do. Or it'll be there for you, presented to you. You just show up and say, this is what I need, and it's given to you, and you're able to do the thing. However that's taken, that's a message that's pretty important. That's kind of where you're at. It's like you're closer to the finish line than you think you are. And all the pieces are going to come together. All the cogs in the machine just kind of click, and you roll forward. Another message that came through before I started recording was, I'm sitting in a park. It's beautiful. Big open space, trees, sun, blue skies, but lots of birds, all kinds of birds. And I am quite a bird watcher, so I like to learn what the calls are and learn about the birds, and especially native to like your area and stuff. But as I was hearing birds, I heard the message freedom. You're gaining a sense of freedom. You're able to open your wings, but also you're now in a position where your song is being heard. You're getting to speak your truth, your story. Maybe you're being heard more in the environment you're in right now. Something about, there's a freedom, and it comes with you being freely able to speak. Maybe you, in the past, that wasn't the case. Been there. All right, what else? Archangel Michael is someone that's been coming through a lot for me today specifically. A general angel that I feel watches over me and that I call to and pray to and speak to. But so look into Archangel Michael. He might be someone that's guiding you right now, that's there for you. A general message for sure is to speak to your guides, reach out to however you want to say it, God, spirit, even your ancestors, people that have passed on. Just speak to them. They're there. They really are. Speak blessings into your life. I got a message. So there's the idea that if you speak to your food, speak to your body, the liquid, like, the whole idea that we're made of so much water, we're basically water, right? Talk to the water in your body, talk to your cells. What did I say? Speak blessings into your life. So a little more about that. There have been studies that talk about, I can't remember what the man's name was, but there was a study done where a man, he did it with water and he also did it with rice. He spoke to water and he looked at the the microscopic not cells, but atoms, or how the makeup of water is. And he spoke kindly into one. He spoke neutral, or he was neutral to another one, and the third one he spoke meanly to, said cruel things to. And the vibrations of the water under the microscope were very different. The one that was loved had a very geometric pattern, very organized. The one that was not, it was very mangled and mashed, and it didn't seem like it had any sort of cohesion together. And they did this with rice as well. They had cooked rice, cooked white rice, and they spoke love and kindness into one. They did nothing, or they were neutral for one, and they spoke cruelly or meanly to the third one. They found that the rice that was spoken with love, it didn't end up rotting over, I think it was like 2 weeks or something. The middle neutral one, it kind of started to rot a little bit, but it wasn't bad. It was just like average, a normal amount of rotting. And the third one, it rotted, it got very gross. It was very black and dark molded. It had become very rotted very quickly over the same amount of time. So from this piece of lessons and stories and articles, it talks about speak blessings into your life. Speak it to yourself, speak kindness to yourself, speak it to your cells, speak it to the water inside your cells, put prayers over the food you eat. And I know that's such a thing that I feel like people don't like doing is praying, especially praying before a meal or things like that. But I think it is a truly incredible habit to do, and speaking kindness and love and giving gratitude and grace to the nutrients that you're putting in your body and to your body and the environment in general, everything. But I think ourselves is something that's important right now. I mean, we just had the Virgo full moon that passed. So taking care of your body, taking care of yourself, taking care of your health, your waters. All right, what's another message? So I got oranges and citrus that came through, which kind of tells me there there is a sense of like revitalizing your life, like coming back to life. I laughed because I had an image of like close-up image of someone biting into an orange and it just spraying everywhere, like, and the smell of the citrus in the air, it's intoxicating, and it really like wakes you up, kind of. Blue skies, summer. So it's a sense that your senses are being awakened to something again. I am seeing like other fruit. Like I saw a banana, and kind of like, I feel like, I don't know, there's maybe people are traveling, maybe you're going somewhere warm, maybe you're taking on the mentality of a vacation, like you're starting to learn how to relax and enjoy again. The sun's coming out again, hopefully the grass and trees start to become green and grow soon. What's a new message to come through? Getting the message that some of you, I saw like a picture of like a TV antenna. I saw it was like a series of pictures. It was like one that was on top of a house, and it was like a signal was connecting to the antenna on top of the house, and then it connects to the television, and the television puts out a signal. You watch something on the television, and then I had an image of someone sitting on a couch watching the television, and it was kind of this gist of like every single piece of this is really important. Specifically with the person sitting on the couch, I feel like the idea of sitting on a couch and watching TV has become something that people look down on because you should be doing more, or like you're wasting your time or something. But I think rest and relaxation, rejuvenation is important right now, and to not feel bad for that kind of stuff. I think the other message with that is that like you are really starting to tune in to spirit and where you're supposed to be headed, the journey that you're on, the path that you're on, tuning into yourself, and like you're becoming your own, you're learning how to become your own antenna and how to really tap into the frequencies when you are out on your own. I think right now you're in kind of a safe little bubble, and you're doing well in your bubble, and you're tuning in to what you need, but it'll be that time soon where you'll have to step out of your bubble, and you may not have everything you need in this little bubble, and you have to take it with you. So something else that I've learned recently is that the heart, I've been reading a lot about the heart, like the physical and the, I suppose, spiritual sides of the heart, but then the physical and spiritual tied together. The heart has like an electromagnetic field that is like a certain amount around you or something. And they've done a lot of tests around this and what that can do. And they found out that there are the same kinds of cells that are in your brain, in your heart, but they work like adjacent to each other. They're not in the same. The ones that are in your heart are doing something for your heart. So there is like a learning aspect to what your heart is doing. Also, things like traumas and heartaches, they genuinely do affect the physicality of your heart. And things like heart transplants, if you receive someone else's heart, there's a lot of different cases where people start to take on traits of the person, of the donor, or have like things like reoccurring memes is what I said, reoccurring dreams, where it's something that relates to the person that you got the heart from, things like that. It's like your cells carry memory. I think all the cells in our body do. I think our heart does. And when you're healing, you have to remember that you do need to heal your brain and the ways that it works and the ways that it's been reconditioned or conditioned. But you also have to do your body and your heart as well. Ooh, there you go. Anything else to come through? Saw a blue jay, and it felt like the words I heard when I saw the blue jay was like, the time is coming, or like it's your time has come, or it's kind of, I feel like it was like the first, I didn't see it actually in person, it's just in my mind's eye, but it's like I feel like it was like the first blue jay of the year or something, and it's like seeing that makes you realize, maybe it's a sign that one of you are going to see, like you realize something, you're like, this is it, like maybe it's a sign you were asking for. Now I'm seeing a cardinal, and I'm seeing specifically like a family. Cardinals are lover birds. They have pairs, male, female, in a family, and they're songbirds. They're known for like singing to each other kind of romantically. It's really cute. I'm seeing like a grandmother, like a grandparent energy. They were kind of like, I was gonna say looking down on you, but in my mind's eye, they weren't past. They were there, but looking down on you like with pride and being like, oh, kind of almost like a grandparent like witnessing the young generations like first love or something, like they're looking back, almost reminiscing, like, oh, I remember I remember those times, and they hold your experiences so dear to them. And I guess this could be a grandparent that's passed on that watches over you from the other side, or it could be somebody that's still on our earth side, and they feel this way towards you. This could be someone that's meant to guide you. You definitely have, there's a warm feeling around people that want to watch over you. So I feel like you're watched and protected and cherished. And again, I think that's why you should start, confirmation burps. You should start speaking to these people, speaking to your ancestors on the other side, speaking to your spirit guides, speaking to the universe, speaking to God, whichever like resonates with you. You don't have to, but it's an idea, because they are there. And that's the whole point of life, right? It's to co-create with spirit, to make the life you want. That's manifesting. That's, I think, what we're here for. I think, we are God. We have God within us. We're able to experience God in this lifetime. So why not? Why not do that? Why not be a part of something? I'm getting an idea of like things, this is such a broad statement, but things will be different in the future. Different, like, I feel like the structures of society are going to start to shift and change, and the ideologies of people are going to be different. And it's going to be new for a lot of people. And I think the message is just to be open-minded to it and kind of prepare yourself and prepare your body. It's all okay. So I feel like there's a message of like learning to really control ourselves and really navigate ourselves. That's a good one. I felt like I was on the tip of a boat, like you're headed into uncharted waters, and you're learning to be the navigation point for your life, for whatever your purpose is. You're learning to really align, really connect. And that's where it's like you're on the couch yet. You're not the satellite on sitting on top of the house yet. But maybe that's your purpose. You're meant to be a walking satellite, a walking, projector, connector. And it's like, it's time to be aware of it. I think you are aware of it. If you've been feeling it and you haven't talked to anyone about it, have this be your confirmation. I'm getting an idea of if you can attend things like pagan retreats. Or I didn't want to say the word spiritual retreats because I don't know, in my mind that's I feel like that's has a different vibe. But possibly spiritual retreats. Maybe have like a little, if you're able to come together in a group of like-minded people, little covens, groups. Doesn't have to be anything so pagan or witchy. Go to church. Be around like-minded people. Excuse me. With intention around this kind of stuff. Talk to more people about it. Pull in your tribe. I think there's a sense of like, you have to be around people that are on the same path. You're learning to, be your own navigator, navigate yourself on this journey, and you're tuning in. And it'd be, again, to this idea of being on the edge of a boat. It's like you want to have a whole fleet of boats just the same, right? It'd be much nicer moving into these uncharted waters to be alongside other people that are kind of in the same position, that are strong within themselves. They are their own boat with everything they need on it, and they're navigating themselves into the future. So yeah, find those people, call on those people, talk more, and that happens by talking more about what you have going on. If people don't resonate, that's okay. No need to feel bad about it. Cool. The people that are meant to be in your life will be there wholeheartedly. All right, I'm gonna end this. Where are we at? 16:52. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for being here.